Greetings to you all and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa. Trigger Happy Havoc with me, atypical.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
Don't worry about those, I apparently know they didn't have anything to do with it.
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
It doesn't make clear that the head wound is a fresh wound either.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
That's the spirit.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
Not necessarily true, but alright.
What was the murder weapon?
A bundled up stack of arrows.
The file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
You're an idiot.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
Please stop this man from talking.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
I'm not entirely convinced you could lift a pickaxe.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground and spit on it.
Alright guys, enough flirting.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
I still think it's Byakuya, because the key to that locker was found in Kyoko's room, but Byakuya had access to Kyoko's
So
room.
what was it?
So it looks like a double framing. You know, frame me, and then if we catch on to that, frame
Go ahead
Kyoko.
and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
I think so. Don't say a word, Kyoko, I got this. Do I have arrows? If I don't have arrows in this list, I'm kind of screwed. I got arrows.
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed her.
We have already established this fact, but I wanted to just make sure everyone realised that I too had understood.
And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Surely not one arrow.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
It does, but there was duct tape.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right. I'm not backtalking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
Don't concede that point to her. Hold firm on the fact that you can backtalk him if you want to. Can I shoot someone with duct tape, please? Who wants it? There it is. Duct tape. Locked and loaded.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Agreed.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe.
That's right. We have ways. We have ways of thickening arrows.
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Duct tape.
Another weapon?
The most lethal weapon of all.
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
I am vibrating with passion.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
No one cares about your
One
fables.
stick is weak. We put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
It teaches me to avoid the sticks, go straight for the logs.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
Hang on, you were ready to blame me like 5 minutes ago. What's going on?
Never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. don't we, Makoto?
We do. I feel like you might just be riding on my success here. Maybe he doesn't even know. Maybe he just turns it over to me and hopes I can prove something. Because then if I get it wrong, he goes, "Ta, that Makoto, he's useless, let's execute him." And if I get it right, he goes, "Haha, nice."
What's the matter?
Now people think I'm smart.
Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer.
Certainly not.
You know what will happen if you do, don't you?
Certainly do.
If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to.
Quite right.
Death of us all. Remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
It doesn't prove a damn thing, and you know it. You're supposed to be a smart bloke. I have evidence that this key was found in her room that you had access to. Is that what you mean?
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Exactly.
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Why were you snooping around in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Okay, so it's clearly Byakuya at this point, but it doesn't explain why Kyoko was so adamant about pinning everything on me at the start.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
I'll defend whoever I damn well please.
It's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you?
You were watching me sleep, weren't you?
Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
Stealing your knife.
I was just protecting you.
Okay, that's highly suspicious.
What?
My room was locked. Are you trying to imply that Kyoko killed this man in defense of me? Sorry, this woman, this Muck. Every time I see the picture of Muck in the mask and the coat, it looks masculine. Throws me off.
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
I still know it was you, Byakuya, don't you worry. But even if she did kill someone for me, to save me, it doesn't matter. By the rules of the game, we have to put her to death.
I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
That's pretty convincing.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Everyone else has owned up when they've been caught out.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it.
Exactly.
Can you tell me I'm wrong?
Vibrate at him.
I should know.
So I assume the game is implying... Oh dear, I'm going to have to read what each of these mean, because they're all roughly around the same point again.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Okay, so I assume the point is the dojo key being in her room means it couldn't be her that placed it there because she was locked out of her room. It doesn't actually prove that, because we don't know when the body was killed. The body could have been killed... Well, it wasn't a body at that point. Muck could have been killed way in advance, days in advance, and then the body just wheeled out into the garden at the appropriate time. So long as 3 people don't find the body, it doesn't get alerted on the system. So there is actually a possibility that Kyoko killed Muck on day 1, for all we know. I mean, we know that's not true, because we had a vision, I guess, of our house being attacked by Muck last night. But, I mean, no one else knows that. But I see what the game wants me to say. Anyway, what were my bullets? When the body was found, Byakuya's account and woodblock key.
Exactly what I said.
When the body was found. That doesn't matter. What was your... No corpse in the garden just after night time. Oh, you were in the gym the entire night. Wow. My mistake. Well, I mean, let's read it. Obviously, I need to prove that she couldn't have got into her own room.
I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
He hides everything from you.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Okay, well, obviously,
Those words you just
we
spoke.
know what
What do you
we know
mean?
what message we're trying to say. Once
Exactly
again,
what I said. I'm not the killer.
when the body was found.
You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
I mean, that's true. There is proof.
Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
Okay, so that's what I'm shooting because that is
Could I really have
incorrect.
done
She did not leave the key in her own room. The question is, what do I shoot it with? And we're at the standard stalemate, where through some interpretation, I think every piece of evidence I have proves that. So I could shoot it with this and go... No, that's useless. I could shoot it with this. No corpse in the garden just after night time. So the murder must have taken place after that. Okay. That seems viable. I think I would block key as an option as well, don't I? Feels like Byakuya's account is the most logical thing to shoot it with.
You should understand. Master would never.
There's proof that you. Is that what you're?
You stated that you said I hid.
Hid the evidence of my... and then...
Well, I'm trying to save you, and this is the thanks I get.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
Not the killer, fine.
You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what
I
you're
could shoot the
saying?
words, there's proof.
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo
It's kinda
locker,
weak.
and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
What I don't understand is why does... Hang on. I'm pretty sure it's here. It's not here. I thought the key to Kyoko's room was a piece of evidence, but it's not.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that
This is a
what you're
real
saying?
stretch.
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then...
Yeah, I mean, that shouldn't work, because I'm not contradicting a point, I'm agreeing.
Shoot!
which isn't how this game normally works.
Those words you just spoke.
What exactly what I said? I'm not the killer.
True.
You should understand that more.
Byakuya.
What are you? Master would never hide something from.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
True.
Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker and then left the locker key in my own room. Correct?
False.
But
Could I really have done that?
Those words you
Okay, I'm gonna try shooting when the body was found,
I'm not the You should understand.
just to try and highlight the time,
proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're
prove that Kyoko couldn't have gone to her room
And
then
in that time period. I hate it so much.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
exactly what I said.
I'm not
The killer.
You should understand. Master would never.
There's proof that you. Is that what you're?
You stated it. You said I hid and then
Left the locker key in my own room. Correct. But could I really have done that?
I mean, maybe it's the there's proof, but back to front. Maybe I shoot the locker key in your own room at the there's proof.
There's
But
proof that you aren't.
I-
Is that what you're?
again, I'm kind of
You said I
agreeing.
hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker and then left the locker key in my own room.
Could I really have done that?
Those words you just.
Exactly what I'm not the killer. You should understand. Master would never hide something.
There's proof.
No, it's wrong.
See, this doesn't make sense, because in the flow of dialogue, what just happened was
Kyoko wouldn't
Byakuya
have been able to
went,
get into her room.
there's proof that you're not the killer, and I went, no, that's wrong. There's proof. It makes no sense. Game, you gotta get your act together.
Why not?
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in.
You did, though.
Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Assuming the room was locked, which we don't actually know.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
Don't look so smug. Is the lie that Naegi has spotted the potential that the room could have been unlocked? Oh, I suppose the lie could be the fact that Kyoko got into my room. Oh no, I'm an idiot! Oh, I'm really an idiot. I forgot. Kyoko has the skeleton key, the master key. She can get in anywhere, so she can get into her own room. But no one else knows she has the master key. Right, I'm an idiot. That's how she got into my room. No one questioned that she got into my room, by the way. I see what you mean. I'm the only one that knows she's lying. Because I'm the only one that knows she has that key. Right. Run away! Sorry guys, I'm out of here. You guys can sort this one out. It's too good of an option. I'm doing it, I'm off. Oh, fine. Okay, let's think. So Kyoko has told me... My interpretation is Kyoko has told me to let her get away with murder. And the reason she's done that is why? Because she believes she can expose what's going on at this school, as in share it with the world, get this place closed down, I guess. Maybe she thinks she can save us all. But if we get it wrong, we just all die. And Kyoko walks out. So while she might be able to do some good in the outside world, it comes at the price of 5 lives. 5 innocent lives. No. No, you were gunning for me. And Mr. Naegi, as my friend once called me, he holds a grudge.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you. So let's hear it. Where's this lie, then?
That's a lot of accounts.
I didn't have the key to my room.
You can't fool me. And I have no allegiances in this place. Your account is completely useless. Okay, it's this. It's the existence of the secret tool.
Because I'd given it to Byakuya. There's no doubt about that, right?
You are correct.
So I couldn't talk.
No, it's wrong.
Trying to stitch me up for murder, I will have my revenge.
Could have gotten into her room.
Also, she could have left the door unlocked.
You said so yourself, didn't you, Kyoko?
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school,
Damn it, I've become a snitch!
which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
To be fair, my choices were snitch or we all die. So I feel comfortable with my
And
decision.
I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing...
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape it. So I lost. That's all this means.
Then, are you saying you really didn't, Kyoko? You really aren't the killer?
Okay, time's up!
Kill her!
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time
Also, we
is
don't have time limits. You can't just suddenly impose new rules upon us.
The class trial is all over.
But that's ridiculous! Since when is there any...
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out!
That doesn't make sense. If there isn't normally a time limit, starting 10 minutes late should have no effect. This is like infinity minus 10. It's meaningless.
So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
I'm still voting
But I
Byakuya.
guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
Yeah, guilty. See? Act as smug as you like, lady. You turn on me, I get you killed. Make it flamboyant, Monokuma. I want to enjoy this one. Don't you dot 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 me.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
It's what we're all here for. This is a very strange way to kill someone. She could just step to the side and escape it. She doesn't seem to be restrained in any manner. On the downside, we are going to lose our Monokuma key, which is kind of sad. I think it's getting squished. Damn it, you can't give people after school lessons, that's the worst thing of all. You look a little flustered there, you murdering swine. That was a fitting sound effect. It told the story, without the image. Well, would it now? Fantastic! We having some kids? Are you saying... Firstly, you seem to be saying I picked the wrong option here. But the alternative was the... What? Let her get away with her lie? Then what do we do? But then we don't have any suspects. And Monokuma said I was right. It doesn't make sense. Okay, so if Monokuma is following the rules, and he has followed the rules always... constantly throughout. He announced that Kyoko was guilty, and she was killed. For that. Which means, if I hadn't exposed Kyoko's lie, and then we all voted, let's say, Byakuya, it would have been wrong. Monokuma would have killed us all. Except for Kyoko. This is the better outcome. Don't make it sound sad. Also, we get to take a look at our little family look. We're adorable. I mean, Hina's had a bit of a rough time of it with 3 kids, but, you know. Look, Byakuya is smiling. He is a happy chappy. I don't know what's happened to Toko. I don't really care. This is hope. Look. I've got a kid. I'm doing good.
No! This isn't right!
Yeah, it is. Game.
Koto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
Have you taken me back in time, game? I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Don't give me choices and then fake me out. Oh, okay. I'm stuck in an eternal loop. So if I expose her lie, I fantasize about my happy life with Hina. What's wrong with that? Hina's a nice girl. Even Byakuya was happy in my fantasy land. Which means she's not wrong. It's completely wrong. I'm going to pursue the lie again. You know what, game? Fine. This makes no sense. I will let... It's 5, right? I can scarcely count anymore. I'm so seething with rage. Is it 5 or 6? I feel like I'm forgetting someone. I'm forgetting Toko. Poor girl. I will let 5 of us die, so that Kyoko can live and solve the mystery that she's having a good time doing. I suppose. I'm a moron. I have no explanation for this action. It's completely illogical. I'm gonna run away again. Fine. Can I watch her die again? Is that a thing? That wouldn't be entertaining for you guys. I won't do it. Hate to break it to you, mate, but when we found her guilty, it was correct.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal?
If we don't have a rebuttal, what do we do?
Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact?
That means we don't have a... We don't have a suspect. I guess we're back on you.
I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
Byakuya.
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
That's right.
You! What are you trying to imply?
Good point, hero. Completely wrong, but logically consistent. Well done.
Of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time.
I don't care. Kill him.
I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Doesn't matter anymore.
Someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of.
Well, I can think of a possibility. It could have been Muck. Because Muck has shown the ability to get into my room, which was presumably locked.
Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What do you mean? Do you mean... No. No, it ain't me.
It had to be Makoto.
No.
right?
No, because if that's your line of thinking, then Byakuya is as suspicious as I am. Right? It still could have been Muck.
I don't see any other option.
Muck. Muck is an option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
Are you talking about the decor? Because it is pretty ghastly. It's not like Monokuma to ...
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
No, it ain't.
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
Well, this isn't... They're likely to vote for me in this situation. Is this the end of the game? Does the game just put you in an infinite loop of do you want to live happy or do you want to die?
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time.
We've
So
been here
then
before,
it's
this doesn't make
time
sense.
For voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
Voting time?
Okay. Let's make some predictions. Tied vote? There's 6 of us. Obviously, we don't know who each other votes for, but it's possible. So Kyoko won't vote for me, I won't vote for myself. Byakuya definitely will, Toko definitely will. I suppose I just have to have faith that Hina believes in me and votes for Byakuya or something, and it's a tied vote. I don't know what happens in the case of a tied vote. Oh, apparently I'm correct. As in, I've successfully passed the level. Yeah. Not getting it right is the correct course of action, it seems. Usually we call that getting it wrong, don't we? Rather than not getting it right. That was unnecessarily fanciful.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Monokuma, I'm not feeling too good about this. Can I run away?
Hey,
Can I have that runaway option back, please?
what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I'm not defending myself very well at this point in time. I feel like I should be shouting out, guys, it's not me. Well, screw this game! Now, if you take me back in time, once again, I'm just going to... In fact, I don't know. You people are scum. All of you. You all gonna die. And you deserve it. I'll remember this, hero. Hina, you had my child in my fantasy. Yeah, I didn't expect anything from you.
Yes, indeed.
And you know what else this means? It's not good job, everyone. Oh, it's sarcastic, right? Good job, everyone. Now you all die. Right, great. You know what else this means? This means Kyoko just lets them kill me. Like, I'm sorry, if Kyoko really didn't kill for this murder, if it's a trap, and Kyoko didn't kill Mukuro, then what she has just done is let the group blame me. She's let the group kill me to save herself. She told a lie that I could refute. I didn't refute it to save her life, and she repaid me by letting them kill me. She could have shouted out, "No, I was lying. I do have a way to get into my room quickly before the voting." But she didn't. So she thinks her life is worth more than mine, and that I can just be sacrificed for her little murder mystery. I'm gonna brutalize this woman. That sounds wrong. I'm gonna murder this woman. I hope this game ends with me losing my goddamn mind and deciding to, I don't know, just kill someone right here and now, so we have another trial.
Hey!
It doesn't, you stupid bear.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Wait, I think I skipped over a text box. Did you say I did it? You scum.
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Scum.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
So Monokuma is pretending I'm guilty. So it is a trap. It is a lie. The whole game's a goddamn lie. He's pretending to follow the rules. I don't even know if the people have executed up to this point have been right or not. I mean, I guess they have been right, because, you know, when we piece it together, they've admitted it in the end. You're going to reuse the same murder scene? I had you down for a lot of things, Monokuma, but I did not have you down as lazy. I am disgusted at the behaviour of everyone. I like the way that Kyoko was worried about whether or not I'd forgive her. I've got like 10 seconds to live. I still don't know why no one gets off this conveyor belt. Alter ego? Did the AI just save me?
What?
This is...
You legend! The only one I can trust is a goddamn AI. I'm still alive.
It would seem...
Does that mean I'm still in the game? Because if it does, I am going to murder you, Kyoko. And I'm going to get my freedom. And I'm going to make it look like Byakuya did it because he's too goddamn stuck up.
What the heck?
In other words...
Right, so where have I gone? Because the idea was you're going to smash me flat and then throw me in the bin. Presumably that was a bin anyway, like a garbage chute. So... I'm just going to die from the fall, right? Yes. I was thinking the same thing. I'll tell you what, this game has got some twists and turns. And we shall twist and turn some more in the next episode. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I shall see you then.